Yo, what is going on, Senpai Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we've got the preview for chapter 31 of the Boruto manga. Now, it's going to be the very first chapter of 2019, so fingers crossed it's going to be a very good one, because it ended 2018 on an extremely high note, and I really hope that that carries on into the next chapter, and I'm sure it will be. The cliffhanger from last month was fantastic, you know, building into Delta versus Naruto and what's going to go on with Boruto and Kawaki as they try and escape, and then what on earth is going on with Kashin Koji. It's all building up for an extremely interesting and action-packed chapter, and I truly believe that now that the Kawaki arc is really starting to get into something special, really starting to get into the meat of the arc after what you could potentially call a few months of, you know, just kind of building up to the good stuff, which we're finally starting to get into. So let's go into my thoughts and predictions for what to expect in the new chapter. So then, I think the most likely thing to start with is going to be Delta versus Naruto. Now, this is going to be Naruto's first proper fight in the Boruto manga. Yes, I know there was the Momoshiki fight, but in the manga that was very similar to the movie version of the fight. So I feel as though this is kind of his first proper Boruto fight, one where Kadachi and Ikimoto, it's all down to them to show us what they can do with this new Naruto, as to say, and I am very excited for it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Is he going to have to go like full Kurama mode? Is he going to have to go Sage of Six Paths? You know, go Sage mode? What to expect from him is what's most exciting for me about this new chapter. And same thing goes with Delta. What on earth is Delta going to do? Because the common consensus is that Naruto is going to absolutely destroy Delta, because it's to be expected. Naruto is an absolute machine. Delta, on the other hand, is a machine, technically. You know, she's an android, but what can she do? Now, there's a couple of things. She could just be incredibly OP. Maybe the writers have just gone the easy option and just going to make her stupidly powerful, which, you know what? We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll be a fan of it, maybe not. As long as it doesn't feel like a major ass pull, I'll be fine. If it's written well, I don't have a problem. One thing I was thinking about is the fact that we know she's got all these drones and different mechanical abilities going with her. She's got these special eyes. Maybe we'll see something else that these eyes can do. We know that she can use them to see from different degrees and angles and different aerial views with her drones, but maybe there's another ability with them. Another thing I was thinking of is maybe she'll have some sort of drones that will be able to counter Naruto, almost immobilize him as such, because if you can't beat Naruto in a one-to-one fight, the only thing you can do is to somehow immobilize him, and maybe that's what Delta can potentially do. So extremely excited to see what happens there. Maybe they won't even fight. Maybe it's just building us up to bring us back down, and we'll get a classic Naruto taught no jutsu. Highly doubt that will happen, but we never know. Safe to say, I'm excited. I very much am expecting the new chapter to be extremely heavily action-packed, which is going to be great, because I don't think we've really had any of that since Kawaki versus Garo. So we'll see what direction they take Naruto's first proper fight in Boruto. Now, we've also got Kawaki and Boruto trying to run away with Himawari. Now, I'm very excited to see what goes on right there, because we know Kashin Koji has extremely high interest in them, and Boruto and Kawaki are going to be running away, and if Kashin Koji sees that and knows that Naruto is busy fighting Delta, then that is Kashin Koji's perfect chance to pounce on them. He will not get a better chance than this in a long time. He knows Naruto is occupied. He has to take up his chance, and I firmly believe that Kashin Koji will intercept Boruto and Kawaki. Now, whether that be for a fight or just for a talk, I'm not sure. I'm almost leaning more towards a talk, because you guys will know I'm heavily on the side of Kashin Koji isn't necessarily a bad guy. I don't think he's a good guy either, but I don't think he's necessarily a bad guy in terms of loyal to Kara. I think he's got his own ambitions, his own goals, and he's purely just using Kara to get closer to them. Now, I think he's going to sit down with Boruto. We know he wants to learn about the Karma Seals more than anything, pretty much. So I think he'll sit down with them, and maybe that will be a way for the writers to introduce us a little bit more to Kara's ideals, Kara's goals, something like that. I don't expect them to just pour out everything Kara has planned, because it's way too early for that. That'd be stupid. But I would like a little bit of a hint as to what Kara are trying to do. And Kashin Koji talking with Boruto and Kawaki may be a way for them to do this. Maybe Kashin Koji will sit down saying, listen, I don't want to fight. This is currently the situation, and we can learn a little bit about Kara, because all we know about Kara right now is that they want Kawaki for whatever reason, and that they're going to bring terror across the world, whatever that means. So extremely excited to see what goes on with Delta versus Naruto, to see what's going to go on with Kawaki and Boruto, and what Kashin Koji's next step is going to be, because I'm firmly hoping we get some form of lead into what he's thinking, what his plans are, or maybe what Kara's plans are. So be extremely exciting. I cannot wait for this chapter. Now is probably a better time than any to tell you guys that I will unfortunately be slightly late in uploading any content regarding this chapter, because I think now for the third month in a row, it is honestly, the timing is terrible for me. I will be away for that weekend, so any videos regarding chapter 31 once it's dropped, including the reaction and the reviews, will come probably starting the Monday afterwards. I do apologise. I'm not going to be at home, so I don't have my setup or anything to record my reactions. But unfortunately, you guys are just having to wait for it. I do hope you can do that. I also do hope that you enjoyed the video. Leave a like on it if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already to become a member of the Senpai Squad. Leave any predictions or thoughts you have on the next upcoming chapter in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys in another video. But until then, peace.